Hello and welcome. It's time for new tutorial. Press Ctrl N to create a new composition. Set the preferences and click OK. I'm going to skip the background editing steps. If you want to know these steps, then you may watch my other video that will be linked in the description. Now you're going to create a square shaped layer. Select the rectangle tool. Click and hold Ctrl Alt and Shift and draw a square. Holding down these keys will give you a perfect square. I'll rename the shape layer to square. Now press Ctrl D to duplicate the layer. The second layer will be the outline that you have seen earlier. So we need to delete the fill and enable the stroke. Click on fill, disable it and click OK. Now click on stroke and select the solid icon and press OK. Drag the outline layer below the square layer. Go to Contents, Rectangle, Rectangle Path and increase its size. Now we'll create a new text layer. So click on the text tool. Now set the color for the text. Now we'll create the second text layer. Increase the size of the first text. The second text will be a bit smaller. Now we'll start animating the layers one by one. First of all, we will add trim paths to the outline. Set the offset value to -90 so that the animation will start from the first corner. Now place a keyframe at 1 second. The start value will be 0% and the end value will be 100% for this keyframe. Now place a keyframe at 0 second. The start value for this keyframe will be 0% and the end value will also be 0%. Now we will ease the keyframes. Select both the keyframes and press F9. Now click on the graph icon. The graph has two handles. You can move these handles to change the shape of the graph and thus change the velocity of the animation. Our outline animation is now ready. We will now animate the square layer. We are going to animate the size and the position of the square layer. Go to 1 second and place a keyframe, keeping the values as it is. Now place a keyframe at the start and reduce the values to 0. Again follow the previous steps for easing the keyframes. Now we'll animate its position. Place the keyframes and animate its position as shown. Don't forget to ease the keyframes. Now we need to create matte layers for the text. Click on the rectangle tool and create a solid rectangular layer. Drag this layer above the text layer. We will now set the track matte to alpha matte for the text layer so that the text is only visible in the rectangular area. If you don't see the track matte options, then click on toggle switches/modes. Now let us animate the position of the text. Select the text and press P to bring up the position property. Reduce the X value of its position and place a keyframe. Place the second keyframe as shown. Follow the same procedure for easing the keyframes. Use the exact same steps for animating the second text layer. There will be a link in the description that will show how to reverse this animation. Thank you and have a nice day.